Good morning, foundational Black people. But listen, I'm so proud of us, y'all. Our senses, I keep saying our spidey senses, our epigenetics, ancestors, whatever you want to call it, is literally working overtime. The time we decided to sit down, let everybody else have it, delineate, was like literally the perfect time. Because what do you mean the people in Ghana came over here to get reparations for them selling some folks over here? They wanted to get reparations for us to go to their country because they said this happened to their people that they was a part of selling. And this is why delineation is for a reason. It is not just this internet thing. It is a thing where people are literally still trying to make money off of us. How you gonna get reparations for our ancestors that you sent over here? Well, you sent some of them over here, but you sent some of them over. You was participant in slavery, so you got money then, and then you trying to come back and get money for us now? Yeah, and first of all, who the gave you permission to be the spokesperson for us? That needs to shut down. They didn't get it. Thank God, but y'all need to open your eyes because again, I think people just see us not only as a work mule, but they know we are those ones, and they try to get money off of us. This has always been the ploy. Stay woke for real. I don't give a what nobody's saying about that word. Stay woke. Pay attention to what's happening because a lot of this y'all think is internet discord, but the separating ourselves is so important because
What we see here, we see Ghana has came out and talking about America should pay them reparations for the slaves and stuff. But the reason why Ghana is doing this is because Ghana is broke. We hear this all the time about people say, go back to Africa, hang out in Africa. Africa is a great place. Go to Ghana, go to here, go there. These places are broke. Why would I want to go there? That's the reason why they want money. That's the reason why they won't pay for reparations when they want reparations paid for them because they broke. These countries in Africa is not what you think they are. They broke. They are not something that us people that's born in America, us black folks that are born in America should be going to. It's sad. Like she said, they still see us as a way to get money. Haven't they gotten enough? It's just sad that we see that a lot of these countries in Africa participated in the slave trade back in the day because they sold off their own people. It's documented. It's not like, people want to say the white folks just came over there and took over. No. They made deals with these leaders down there, and what they did, they captured their enemy and then they sold them off to slavery. So now the same type of people that did that back in the day want to get money from America. When will they stop asking money from America? Like, build your own, create your own. Everybody says there's so much opportunity in Africa. You got to go to Africa. There's so much opportunity. There's so much money. Where? What the people that's talking about Africa, the people that says of all these things about Africa don't even live in Africa. That's the funny part. But think about the level of ignorance that Ghana has to even ask America to pay them for reparations when they were the reasons why we had the slave trade. They broke the deals. These African countries broke the deals to sell or put our people on the boat to send us to America. We got to wake up, man. Too many of these countries, especially in Africa, a lot of them are broke. A lot of them don't have great infrastructure. A lot of them try to make it seem like it's great. They pay people to say Africa is great, and it's not. As a person that's been to Africa, I can tell you the truth. And there's nothing hype about going to Africa. I'm cool with being in America because you still got these same people that don't even like you that want to get money for you. That's crazy. These people don't even want Black Americans in their country, but they want to get money from America about Black Americans. It's just weird to me. Like when we gonna wake up and stop falling for the hype and just keep our black butts in America and not even try to go over there because they still trying to get money from us from America. Why? It's because we're not going over there. There's a lot of people not falling for the hype of going to Africa. For what? What's the point of us going to Africa? To see our roots? I'm cool. My roots is in America. My ancestors is in America. I'm sorry.
so many people, like literally, they came over here trying to lay wreaths on our ancestors' grave. The Somalians just went to Selma the other day talking about they finna take over the walk on the bridge. You weren't even here. You weren't even in the gym shooting with us. So yeah, y'all keep your eyes open. Y'all think this is the internet stuff, but pay attention to the world.
So the Ghanaian president is trying to garner reparations based off the history of the transatlantic slave trade, trying to say that his people or Africans were taken from their home and brought over to America to experience atrocities and terrorism and what have you. We all know the story and stuff like that. The thing is, as an American man, I'm going to tell you right now, the majority of the people that were put in bondage here on this land were from North America. I'm not saying that the transatlantic slave trade didn't happen. I'm not saying that there weren't certain Africans that came over here. The Africans that came over here got absorbed by the people that were already here, and that's how that goes, point blank, period. And we do not want other nations getting credit for stuff that we immediately went through. Now you want to talk about the Africans that came from the continent. Those were rival tribes that you guys put in bondage and sold off to the white man. That's the story. That's the history. So why do you get reparations for that? We don't want to hear that. This goes back to you guys co-opting and hijacking our legacy to garner money. There's plenty of atrocities that happened in Africa that you can, advocate for and go to the UN and ask for reparations for. Why does everything have to be connected to us? Why?
Because America has the most money. That's why. Really, these African countries need to be looking at Europe, France, Portugal, Spain. Those are the countries they need to be looking at for reparations, but they ain't asking them. Those countries are the ones that got all their resources, and they refuse to say reparations from them. But they want to come all the way to America and get reparations. Why? It's because we got money. We got money. We got power. They want some of our money. Actually, they want a lot of our money. We have nothing to do with those countries. They're not putting the pressure on France. They're not putting the pressure on Spain. They're not going to the UN asking money from Portugal. These are the countries that colonized them. When I lived in Angola, they spoke Portuguese because they were colonized by Portugal. So why aren't they asking Portugal for reparations? Why aren't they acting the Spaniards, the French? Because they control them. But they want to ask America because America is the best. Because America got the money. Because America not playing around. They want to be us, but they don't want to be us. They want from us, but they don't want to be us. They don't accept black Americans into their country. Trust me, I know. I live there. They don't do it. So why should we give them money? Because they're black? Nah, I'm cool on that.
You guys always have to use us as a crutch or a tool to get money and get funding. Stop using Black Americans' heritage and legacy to garner sympathy, attention, and resources on behalf of your country. African heritage is different than ethnic Black American heritage in the United States. They are two completely different things. And it needs to be known and it needs to be respected. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. No one's saying that you can't do business with Africans. No one's saying that you can't be friends with Africans. But you need to allow people to have their cultural autonomy.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell y'all, bro.
He's telling no lies. He's telling no lies. And what we're trying to see, what we see from the Ghanaian president, he's trying to take our legacy and for their gain. We ain't got nothing to do with y'all. If you got a problem with and you need money, talk to the people that's been colonized you guys for so many years. It's ridiculous. Talk to the people in Europe that's been taking you guys' resources. Don't come to America. We're not getting diamonds from y'all. We're not getting oil from y'all. We're not getting nothing from y'all. But yeah, you guys asked for us to give y'all money. What are y'all giving to us? How this works with America is, what are you giving us? You're not giving us oil. You're not giving us rare minerals. You're not giving us diamonds. You're not giving us nothing, but you want us to give you money? Come on, man. We ain't stupid. Let me know your thoughts about this in comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, keep staying rock, keep it going. Make sure you tap into the No Filter Morning Show Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.